nasty mail and stuff. And let's not get into this. All right, let's go right. Let's just get out of this whole situation. I'm back. I'm happy to be back. I love you guys. I'm happy to have you guys in the chat. I'm happy to be back on YouTube. And again, Liquid Death. I got to take a sip because my mouth is dry because I'm a little freaking nervous, to be honest with you. I might even take those videos down of me saying I'm quitting because, you know, you can't quit this shit. You know, you can't let people get to you. You just can't. So, anyway, let's see what we got in the chat. Let's take a look here. All right. So tonight we've got Mr. Mark Anderson. I'm not going to read the numbers after it because this is a new thing, I guess, that, you know, fucking YouTube. I don't get it. Synth Samurai Productions. I don't know why it says that. It used to just say the Synth Samurai, whatever. Synth Mode. The world needs a goddamn hero. You should put that in there. World needs a goddamn hero. We do. All right. We've got Captain Energy Music. I love your videos, bro. You got awesome videos on LM. I've been watching them. Thank you. We have Eternian. Again, I'm not going to read the numbers. I don't understand the numbers. I don't even get it. It doesn't make sense. Mr. Hans Volt. What the fuck is a holdup? What are you talking about, bro? I didn't do a goddamn 20,000 second video. All right. I didn't do that. So, all right. Who else we got here? We've got, Mr. George G's. We've got Trusto. We've got, Winzard. Hey, yo, Winzard. Who else we got here? We've got Apollo. What's up, Apollo? George G's. So we got some people in the chat and it keeps growing. Thank you. We got Twin Cities Oxygen. What's up, my man? Woo! We've got Traded to the Living. Here we go. All right. So getting right to the point of things, I'm just going to minimize this for a sec. And look who we have here. Mr. Bo Beats. Good old Bo. You got to love Mr. Bo. Bo and I started around the same time. His channel got a little bit more beef than me, obviously. I don't know. Well, he's good at what he does, right? So I just want to fast forward a little bit to some Bo stuff because Bo makes an interesting point here. And he also, I like what he talked about patch base. So we're just going to get right into this.
I have been making videos about synths here on YouTube for 10 years now. So here are 10 years worth of synth tips boiled down to 10 minutes. And at the end of the video, I'll even explain FM synthesis so that everyone can finally be...
Now, did you notice the hoodie that Bo is wearing? Where do you get this stuff? Like it's an Arturia hoodie. They don't have swag on their website. I guess when you're part of the synth mafia, this is what you get.
Become an FM synth master.
I don't know.
Now, after 10 years on YouTube, I want to answer the most frequently asked question here on my channel. Where did you get those colored knobs for the Minilog and the Minilog XD? So here is the answer.
I just sold my Minilog. Sometimes I question myself.
And it's not sponsored. It's from DJ Tech Tools. I think they're called Chroma Caps. They sell sets for the Minilog and the Minilog XD. The biggest mistake that I see people make when comparing synthesizers that they want to buy is that they are comparing synths that aren't even in the same category. So comparing a big one-voice analog synth to, say, a versatile polyphonic digital synth is a little bit like comparing a sports car to a family minibus. You might want both.
I don't know. I'd take the family minibus. That thing looked fucking cool, didn't it?
Both, but for very different reasons. And to compare synthesizers more easily, I use 4 categories. Workstation.
All right, I like this. So I like what he does here. Maybe you guys don't. Maybe you guys don't like Bo. I still like Bo, but I like this. This is cool how he puts these into categories. Let's check it out. So workstations. So this is very cool. Ready?
Generalist, specialist, and unique. A Roland Phantom, for example, is a workstation. It can do a bit of everything, but isn't the best at any one thing. The Minilogue XD or the Cobalt 8 would be generalists. They are often polysynths that can do a wide range of synth sounds, but usually not realistic sounds. And then we have specialists. Synths like the Bass Station and the Korg Monologue. What makes them specialists is that they're focused on specific types of sounds and use cases. And lastly, we have the unique synth category, like for example the Moog Subharmonicon, the Pulsar 23 or Solar 42. These are synths that aren't for everyone. They offer what I'd call a non-standard workflow, and you have to accept them for what they are with the quirks and everything, but they also bring something unique to the table. Analog synths do sometimes sound better than digital synths. You can fight me in the...
Okay, so I'm going to skip this part because we all dig analog synths. We all dig digital synths. Some of us like VSTs. Some of us call them VSTDs. Some of them like Samurai hates VSTs. I like VSTs. I know Hans uses VSTs. I use plugins. So whatever. I'm not going to watch this whole video. It's actually cool what he does. I'm just going to go here and let's see right here. I like this. This is a good topic right here. All right, let's get back right. I think it's right about here.
You might not know this, but analog synths with multiple voices will actually have multiple filter circuits, one per voice, and the same with any other analog component.
He's going to get to the point.
Per voice. So, for example, if it has analog VCAs, then there's 4 analog VCAs on a 4-voice synthesizer. And this is why analog gets expensive compared to digital, because with each voice you add, you need actual physical components, circuitry, unlike with digital synths that only require more powerful processors with each voice you add. You need to learn how to use a patch bay, because patch bays lets you change the routing of sound in your studio and can save you from having to reconnect everything once you want to change the flow of the sound in your setup. A patch bay works like this. Output from gear is inserted on the back top row of the patch bay, and input to audio recording equipment or mixers is inserted on the bottom row. This means that if the patch bay is normal, which most patch bays have an option for, the sound flows from the top to the corresponding audio inputs on the bottom without any connection on the front. And if you want to break this flow, you can insert a patch cable at the front of the unit and then route the audio somewhere else, maybe to some other effects, and then back into the bottom row to be recorded or mixed. And if you need a new patch bay, you should check out Unz.
That patch bay is cool. I like that.
From small manufacturers like the Mini Bay, which is a fantastic patch bay. And they also have a lot of other cool synths that you might not have heard of. So go and check out the channel sponsor Unz, linked in the description. Do not start with modular too early.
Okay. So I have a patch bay. I bought it a while ago. I haven't even put it in yet. I haven't put it in my rack yet. I also have a MIDI patch bay. I haven't put it in my rack yet. Patch bays confuse the fuck out of me. They just confuse me. I remember watching Uncle Jerry's video, and that's what made me buy the patch bay. If you go back and check out, God rest his soul, wonderful human being, Uncle Jerry had a really cool video about patch bays. That's what made me buy it. Haven't installed it yet, haven't used it, want to use it so bad because there's so many different things that you can do, especially if you're using foot pedals, if you're using guitar pedals, or outboard gear, right? So that's one of the things I really want to get into is the patch bay thing. So because I've got I talked to Hans today, and I have a it's a Behringer, I think it's called the ADA 8200 or something like that. It's a patch bay designed to use with a Toslink cable, which I used to use, and then I got the Claret Octopre to connect into my Focusrite interface. So I didn't really need the Claret Octopre, but I said, why don't I get that? Because it goes with the interface. And then I got the Behringer one, and I can just take those, and it will give me 24 audio inputs through Toslink, right? Great idea. But have I hooked it up? I actually talked to somebody at Sweetwater, and he wasn't the guy I wanted to talk to. He was what's called a tier 1 technician. If you talk to somebody at Sweetwater, you want to ask for a tier 2 technician, okay, or tier 3 technician. Those are the guys that know their shit. This guy was real nice. His name was Fernando, very nice guy, but he was reading stuff from a book. And then he said to me, well, I'm going to have to call the manufacturer. I'll get back to you. I could have done that. So that being said, we are still lost and we haven't been able to figure this out. And I've tried different methods of doing this to work with the Focusrite control panel, and it's not working. I'm in hell, and I know you can do it because the information he sent me from Focusrite says you can do it. So I tried doing it the way they've laid it out, and it still doesn't work. So I know it works because I unplugged it, plugged it back in, threw a signal on it, and it went through into my DAW and it worked. So I know it's not the unit. It's something that I'm not setting up right. Whatever. It fucking pisses me off. Anyway, who else we got in here? We got Mr. Aaron Paris. How are you, sir? We've got Fanuel 1986. Mr. Conductive, sir. How you doing? Who else we got? AKA Mixmaster. All right, so we got some folks in here. I'm glad to see everybody's here. But anyway, so I want to do a patch bay. Whether I use the Behringer thing again or not, I don't know. But I want to do this patch bay thing. And I thought that was a cool thing, the way Bo talked about that. I just thought that was kind of cool. He does get into a whole thing here about modular and, what, how, and I know Machines One is really good at modular. He's actually, I have to say, out of everybody that I've ever known that used modular, Machines knows how to use a fucking modular system. And he's got 2 big modular systems. And I'm blown away every time he does a live show. It just sounds great. And it's not just fucking noise. And a lot of guys that have modular, it's just noise. Sorry. I don't like that shit. And I really don't care. Okay. But when I see somebody like Machines who actually creates music with a modular, that blows my mind. I just think it's cool. So anyway, Bo gets into this whole thing. Let's see, where else does he go? He talks about patch bays, workflow. Workflow matters. Yeah, here's a good one. This is a good one. Ready?
Fun. When you're buying a new synthesizer, workflow, the way a synth is actually designed and how you interact with it, is just as important as the sound. How a synth feels to use and how you gel with its workflow is directly tied to how much...
I'll just point something out here too. You know me, gotta be honest. He keeps showing the forum by Sequential. Why? Because they gave it to him. So, he's got to shill, right? He's got to shill it. He's got to shill, right?
Use you will get out of it. A great sounding synth with a terrible design will not stay in your studio for long. The amount of gear you have and the complexity of said gear must be in proportion to your knowledge and skill level. If your setup is too complex for you to handle, you will get stressed and spend a lot of time just troubleshooting. Make sure to keep your setup simple. A percentage of people who get into synths for the wrong reason.
Oh, this is a good one.
If you want to produce music or write songs, a DAW and an audio interface, a MIDI keyboard and headphones or speakers are simply a much better choice than, say, a DAW-less synth setup. On the other hand, if you want to jam, be in the moment, just have fun, explore sound, make some music, then I think that synth setups are...
Sorry.
Have fun, explore sound, make some music, then I think that synth setups are perfect as a starting point, but make sure you know what it is you want to achieve before buying stuff. Remember that other synth nerds and music producers are not your audience. They are your peers, your colleagues. So don't expect people in synth forums, for example, to care about your music. It's not because...
Okay. I care about your music. I care about everything that everybody does. QWL Music, what's going on, man? I care about your music. Why? Harmonic Sonics, good evening. Why? Because we should care about each other's music. I mean, we're a synth community, right? So I think Bo is a little wrong there. I kind of get what he's saying. If we don't care about each other's music and art as synthesists, then what are we doing? Right? So, on a positive note, I think we should care about each other's music. I think it's important. That's why Samurai did the Kumite, to bring us together. We're all producers, we're all synthesists, we're all musicians. Some people say they're not musicians, but I think anybody who takes an instrument or has several instruments is a musician. Now, I'll get back to what I said before. If you're making noise, whatever, man, right? I'm not a big noise fan. I do like some stuff that's, off the cuff or avant-garde, as they say, but I'm not a big noise fan. It's not my cup of tea. However, it's still music. There are some people in the Kumite, I didn't really care for their music, but I listened to it and I appreciated their artistry of what they were trying to do. So, I mean, we should, that's just, we should care. Let's listen to this.
Because people don't care about music, and it's not because people only care about gear. People care deeply about music, but it's simply the wrong place to go fishing for an audience. MIDI through boxes are a must for pretty much any...
I gotta disagree with that, man. How do you guys feel about that in the chat? I'm gonna read some of these texts, so let's see. Let's see, where are we here? Hey, since the organization, by the way, did you? Okay, and I'm gonna read that. Okay. Thank you, Harmonic Sonics. I appreciate that. It's very heartfelt. I appreciate it. Yeah. Kumite. Okay. Trader, you want, okay, well, let's see. Echo, you sound like you are sitting next to me. Can hear your breaths in these things. I'm still working on turning noise into music. Well, I mean, so my perfect like noise artist, I'm going to say industrial music is the best way to listen to noise and how it's constructed into music. And then the reason why I say that is because you've got people like, in the beginning you had Skinny Puppy, you had, 9 Inch Nails, which I'm a huge 9 Inch Nails fan. I think Trent Reznor is one of the most genius, and I only use that phrase where genius is necessary because I don't think everybody's a fucking genius. But I'm just going to say he's the most ingenious and genius composers out there, how he takes sound and transforms it into a musical production. So check out some 9 Inch Nails stuff, Mixmaster, and I'm Skinny Puppy and KMFD. I forget. Am I saying their name right? I forget. But anyway, does anybody remember their name? They were great. I used to listen to them. And just check it out because you can create music with noise. I'm talking about noise. I'm talking about when it sounds like somebody has this gigantic modular system. It's fucking huge, right? And they have this they have this sound running through it. It sounds like somebody mic'd a blender and turned it on full blast, and it's just like, and it does that for 20 minutes, and they call that music. A fangul. Okay? All right? Mingya. All right. Here we go. So I'm gonna disagree with Bo on this one. I get what he's saying. If you're looking for somebody to, because here's the thing. People can be very destructive criticism, right? They could have very destructive criticism instead of constructive criticism. I personally don't like criticism. Okay? I don't like any kind of criticism about my music, and I'm going to tell you why. In all the years that I've been playing and writing music and doing things here and there for video, for films, or video, for a YouTube channel like I did for these German dudes called Broken Window Theory. Check out their channel; it's amazing. But the thing is that came out of my head, my heart, my soul, right? If you're looking for something like that, cool. If you want somebody to critique your music because you need that constructive criticism, but you got to be careful because the people who give it can be destructive. They can destroy you and say things to you that are hurtful that you got to keep in mind. You got to have an open mind when you ask for somebody to critique your music. I don't want people to critique my music because I don't give a fuck. Okay? Because what I hear in my head and what comes out of these hands into the keyboards, guitar, or what comes out of my mouth vocal-wise or drum-wise is my creation, right? If you took a great painter and you said, well, I don't like the blue period that you did. I don't like any of those blue fucking paintings. They're gross. Don't do that ever again. Renoir and Picasso are going to look at you and say, go fuck yourself, right? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all in the eye and the ear of the beholder. You keep your criticism to yourself. Allow me to create, allow me to be who I am, allow me to do the best I can at what I like to do. Makes me happy. Do I write for other people? Sometimes. Oh, thank you very much there, the Machines one, for that $1.99. Maybe, bro. Yeah. Yuki the Dragon. He's a very special kind of human being. Anyway, so yeah, I don't, Autism Musician. How you doing, man? Tactical MIDI. What's going on? All right. It's good to see you guys. I'm back, baby. All right. So like I started to say, there's a book. I talked about this before on Samurai's show. There's a book out. It's called The Artist's Way. And they talk in the book about, shadow artists, people who critique your music, who really used to be artists, but they got hurt by somebody. So they're subconsciously or sometimes consciously going out of their way to critique you. Stay away from them. Just be who you are. Just enjoy what you do. Creativity is something that's an enjoyable thing. It's fun, and if you're not looking to make it as a rock star or a big, synth star or a big production, blah, 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 and you're just out there having fun and just enjoying yourself, then that's all that matters. That's all that fucking matters. Anyway, so gonna disagree with Bo on this one, but I get what he's coming from. We're all in this together, man. We're all digging what we do together. All right. I mean, that's what it's all about. All right. Let's see what we got.
Setup, and that is channels of MIDI. Just because you make electronic music doesn't mean you have to release music and try and become a successful artist. No one expects someone who owns a guitar to write great music. Just simply sitting down and making music for yourself can be its own reward. And I personally don't think that music becomes more or less art because you've uploaded it to Spotify. Lastly, in today's video, let me try and explain FM synthesis. So,
we don't need to go into that, but I actually like what he said just then, because him and I are on the same page with that. Yeah, just make music to have fun, man. Enjoy it, Let's see, what else we got here? Let's see, Traded to the Living, same, could give a fuck what anyone thinks. It's not supposed to be for everyone. Exactly. Listen, music. What do I got here? I've got Mutton Wolf. Oh, I like the name Mutton Wolf. I like that. Mutton. Isn't mutton lamb's brains? So it's a wolf that eats lamb's brains. Brains. Cool. I like that name, bro. Shadow Mafia. Yeah, exactly. Trust on it. Seriously, stay away from them folks, man. I don't know if I ever told this story. Maybe I have. I repeat myself because I'm old. But you know, a buddy of mine and I, back in the early 90s, like 1994, we did a CD called Pangea. And that was the name of the project. And the name is Pangea, and it was called, I forget, it was called something Serengeti. I forget what it was. But anyway, it got picked up by the Discovery Channel, and also they play it at Muse Omelette Theater. I think they still do in the Museum of Science in Boston. And there was like a CD release party kind of thing, and there was a guy there. His name was Corey, and you know, he was a real dick. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this guy. He was just a dick. And you know, he said to, you know, Dave was like, my buddy Dave was like, who did the CD with me. He's like, hey man, you know, if I would have done the drums, I would have had them coming in this part. I really didn't like the way you did that, and blah blah. So Dave turned around and looked at him and said, "And your CD is where?" And he didn't say anything. And he goes, "Oh, and you have a studio, right? You have gear, you have electronic, you do your thing?" "Oh, I didn't think so." He shut him right down. And that's it. Like, when people do shit like that, walk away from them. You know, it's like, well, you should have put the drums here and you should have done it. No, shut the fuck up, man. You know, this came out of my heart, my head, my heart, my soul, my blood, sweat, and tears, my thoughts, my feelings. Right? Bottom line. All right. Anyway, what else we got here? Mutton is an older sheep. Oh, I thought mutton isn't mutton? Yeah, but isn't it like mutton something that you eat? Like, I know, I don't know. Oh, you listen, it's your name, bro. You probably got it right down. I'm just shooting from the hip. All right, so let's take a look here. I got another video here. I'm going to move this one right out of the way. Boom. Fantabulous. And we're going to talk about the, all right, so let's switch in gears, okay? One of the things that really bugged me is the fact that I love my Hydrasynth, okay? I love it. And Samurai talked me into getting the Hydrasynth. And I do. I love it a lot. I think it sounds amazing. And I downloaded a bunch of patches, paid for some patches. I haven't done the upgrade yet because I'm still baffled on how to do it, because they're, you know, the gentleman that took over doing their stuff, he put the video out on how to do it, and it's very confusing. Before it was very simple to do, and I remember upgrading it when I first got it, and it was so easy. But now we have this guy who I won't mention names. Yeah, he's the one that came out with the video, because I guess he works for them and he's made patches for them, and you know, blah blah blah, fucking big deal. And so now he's in charge of, you know, he's in charge of doing the upgrades, and it's horrible. I've watched it several times. It still confuses the shit out of me. I don't know why. It doesn't need to be a science project. It's just upgrading a goddamn synthesizer. But anyway, so ASM put out a new product, and we were all hoping it would be, you know, a drum machine, maybe another synthesizer, right? No, it's not. It's neither of those things. Ladies and gents, he, she, they, them, va, fangul. It's a flute. Okay?
Hi, I'm Glenn Darcy, CEO of Ashland Sound Machines. Today, I'm proud to present our new product, the DioSynth. DioSynth is an advanced wind synthesizer designed for maximum expression, incredible sound design, and great player ergonomics. The physical keys and controllers were all designed for live performance and quick adaptability for players of other wind instruments. The familiar keywork, octave buttons, mouthpiece, and reed sensor make transitioning from a saxophone and other wind instruments easy.
So I take it Glenn is a wind instrument player. You know, let's talk a little bit about Glenn Darcy. Very, very intelligent man. Super smart guy. I mean, he's done projects all over the place. He was with EMU. He was with Ensoniq. I don't know if he did anything with Roland. Maybe he was with Korg or Yamaha at one point. And now he is the CEO of ASM. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know why they would come out with something like this unless, you know, like we were talking today, you know, unless they're going to come out with, you know, at NAMM, Winter NAMM, they're going to come out with this big ass, you know, release on a better synthesizer. I'm not sure actually. It's kind of weird. This is weird. Does it sound good? Well, yes, I think it sounds good. It's incredible. And I will tell you, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I'm just going to be honest. Out of all of the wind instruments that are out there for, you know, they're not real, you know, they're virtual synthesizers. The Roland one's really cool. I saw that demoed at NAMM. I know Yamaha has one, and then Yamaha had the breath controller that you could connect to the DX7, and then I believe you could connect it to the Motif as well. I had a Motif, and I know there was a wind controller that you could plug into that. And you know, I don't really. I'm going to show you a little bit more about this, but I don't think this was a smart move. I could be wrong. And you know, how much is this thing? Anybody know? Does anybody? I forget how much it is. Does anybody throw it in the chat? Will you, Samurai? Anybody? Tell me how much this thing is. The Hydra Skin Flute. That's Machines. That's not nice. I tell you. Let me see. Anybody? How much is this thing? Can anybody hear me? Thank you. $1,100. Is that 1,100 US dollars? I believe so. All right. It's not euros. It's not yen. It's not, I don't know. It is a bizarre one. Yes, it is. So the Sonic State, yeah. So, all right. Oh, there's a Sonic State video? I didn't see that one. What did I sit through? MP canned guitar. What did I sit through? I thought I quit YouTube video. What are you talking about, bro? You missed the whole point. I'm back. Yes, I quit. I did. I was, listen, I don't have to explain myself, okay? I was getting hate mail. Listen, and you know what? I've reported a lot of those people. So, whatever. Let's get back to the fun here, shall we? $1,100. Yeah, $1,100. All right, so let's check this out. Let's listen to Mr. Glenn, and let's listen. Let's see. I mean, you know, come on.
Be up and playing quickly rather than having to learn a whole new instrument. The mouthpiece can be easily removed for proper cleaning. It even comes with a second mouthpiece as a backup, or for your friends who will probably want to try it. We have added a fully assignable XY joystick control that can be used for 4 separate modulation effects. There are 2 pressure pad controllers which can be freely assigned as controls in the voice engine and will send MIDI controls to external gear. We also put physical volume controls on the rear panel because you shouldn't have to.
Okay. I just want to point out something. Look what's in the background of this. So we've got a Hydra Synth desktop we've got the Hydrasynth Mini Key, we've got the Hydrasynth, and then we've got the Hydrasynth Deluxe. Nothing else. And now we have a flute or a recorder or a clarinet or a saxophone or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Why? I just don't get it.
Navigate menus to turn the volume up or down. The DioSynth features a synthesis engine based on our world-famous Hydrasynth synthesizer, but with the addition of a new sample playback oscillator. This new sound engine offers the incredible flexibility and great sound potential that would be expected from ASM. With over 200 waveforms in the synth oscillators and 128 different instrument samples, you'll have a lifetime of sound design options. With our sample library, we started fresh and sampled a range of great instruments and musicians using.
Okay, did you see that? Let me move this back just a little bit for you guys. Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Huh? So the CEO of the company basically created something for himself. What the fuck is happening? Okay. Love you, Glenn, but this is just, I don't know, maybe I'm being a jerk. I don't know. I don't know.
Instruments and musicians using the highest quality microphones and preamps. We also sampled many rare and expensive instruments like the Eppelsheim E-flat two-backs.
I got it. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
We also sampled many rare and expensive instruments like the.
There he is again. So Glenn Darcy is a horn player. He plays several different reed instruments. I got to skip around because this is aggravating the shit out of me.
Or the DioSynth via the USB connect 8650 button top battery.
Okay, whatever. So, I'm going to get rid of this video. Whoop, there it goes. Okay. And we're going to go. Now, this gentleman here, I'm sorry. I'm just reading some of the comments. Noir has done some cool stuff with his electronic sax and his albums. Yes. Oh, yeah, I agree. Noir's an amazing musician. I agree. Is he in the chat? If he is, hey, Noir, how are you? I agree. He's an amazing musician. However, this is something that a company comes out with after they've established themselves a little bit deeper in the synth community. I'm not saying ASM isn't deep in the synth community. Obviously, they've sold thousands and thousands of these synthesis. By the way, my new wooden end cheeks that I made look fantastic. Can I get a shot of these? Let's see if I can get a shot of these. See. Hold on. I'm going to turn this camera on. Hold on one sec. Okay, wooden end cheeks that I made with my 3D printer. So they're actually plastic, or well, it's made with wood filament basically. The filament has actual wood in it. It has wood fibers in it. They came out great. I didn't stain them. I got a darker filament, so it looks more like wood. The first ones that I made were too thick, so I had to thin them down like the original ASM stainless steel plates, because they are stainless steel. That's not aluminum. I thought they came out nice. Looks nice, What do you guys think? Yeah? Okay. Anyway, so, the Hydrasynth, I love it. It's one of my favorite synthesizers, actually, and I love the fact that it's got poly aftertouch. It's a great synth. you know, all the way around digital synth. But yeah, so I mean, Shaba Overload. Hello. I make terrible noise. Love your content. Thank you. I make terrible noise. Bro, that's not what I'm saying. Listen, if that's what you do, that's what you do. It's just not my cup of tea, bro. As long as you're expressing yourself and you enjoy what you do, that's all that matters. Okay? Let's see. I need stained steel. You need stained steel? How about if I make you some end cheeks for your Hydrosynth there, Mr. Synth Samurai? All right, let's see. Let's see. Just reading some of this stuff. Traded to the Living says it is an odd follow-up product for sure. It is. Not seeing any Sonic State channel. Let me see if it's in my history. Oh, cool. Yeah, post it if you can, man. That'd be great. I'll play it. Let's see what else we got. This used to be a family show. Mr. Conductive, you're a funny dude. What the fuck? All right, so let's see. Banana Rider 69. What's up, brother? Thank you so much for the $2, sir. I appreciate that. Can't keep Echo Don. God bless you, Synth Hefner. By the way, I got a surprise in the works. It's coming. I ain't saying what it is, but it's coming. All right? All right. Gonna be a resurrection. All right. So anyway, let's see. Traded to the Living. My kids are watching. I'm sorry, man. I'll try to keep the F-bombs to at least one every other sentence. How's that? All right. So let's see. I'm PG-13. You know, it's funny. PG-13 really wasn't swearing. It was rated R was swearing back when I was growing up. PG-13 was like an occasional, like they drop a shit bomb or something like that, or say goddamn or hell or, yeah. All right, so let's check this guy out. So this guy, I don't know who this guy is. Let's see, who is he? He is the breathalyzer. All right. Sean Johnson Music. Okay, so he got one of these things. I guess they sent it to him. Let's see. He's got 1.28 subscribers. I don't know who he is, but let's check him out. And, you know, he does this whole unboxing thing. So let's give it a shot. Okay, so hear that sound? It's like a clarinet sound, kind of like, you know, maybe a soprano sax, right? I can do that on a synthesizer. I don't need to blow into anything. Comes in a nice case. You know, we're all like little kids when it comes to opening stuff, though. You ever notice that? Like, we all have that kind of like grin on our face, like, oh my God, this is so cool, right? Like, that's how I was when I opened up the LM drum the other day, you know, a couple of weeks ago. I was like, oh my God, this thing is so awesome. And it just feels so nice. And I get it. You know, we're all like little kids in big kids' bodies, right?
Yeah, the wind controlled synthesizer. A MIDI cable, audio cables, extra transformer for the power supply.
All right, I'm going to skip around a little bit.
Synthesizer sounds. So as far as the controls, I'm just going to start working from the top here. So
Yeah, we don't need to do that. I'm gonna kind of go through this. Here he is playing it for the first time. You ready?
roller diosynth.
Traded to the living. Thank you so much. Fuck that. Be yourself, bro. They can go watch Little House on the Prairie. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Oh, hold on. Hold, please. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that thing sounds great, but here's the thing. When I play my synthesizer, I don't have to run out of breath. I always thought, these kind of things were cool. Here you go. Watch this. I'm running out of battery juice. Isn't he cute? Yeah, I got to put new batteries in him. He's cool, though. I kind of drew those eyebrows on him. I thought he looked kind of cool. Look at him. Rah, 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 rah. Yeah, I ran that thing through some distortion pedals and some reverb, and it sounded really fucking cool. And I don't have to run out of breath. All right, so, yeah, Digitones are great, man. All right. Woo! Digitone. What's that thing called? What's that? Osmotone or what? I forget what it's called. Whatever. Toneverk gang. Here we go. Here we go, machines. Here we go with the Toneverk gang. With the Verk twerk that doesn't work. Oh! All right, let's listen to this guy. Here we go. Oh, did we lose something? It looks like it has a speaker right there. All right. So you guys feel me here? Do you feel what I'm saying? Can we stop talking about the Toneverk for a second, machines? Can we get off of that? Can we talk about this? Jesus Christ. Does anybody understand what I'm trying to say here? It's like, I get all those sounds on a synthesizer, right? Any synthesizer I can make those. A sampler, I can make those. I don't understand this. Now, I have seen people play, like I went when I was at NAMM with my wife. I'm gonna see if I can dig up some of those videos that I had of the I forget what the Roland one's called, but this guy that came out was a sax player, and he actually played this thing, and it was great. there's just nothing here for me. And it's kind of a weird place for this company to go right from coming out with this amazing poly aftertouch ribbon controller, digital synthesizer to this. You know, Samurai and I, we were in the back, you know, way back saying, geez, it'd be great if they came out with an FM style drum machine. Like, you know, it would be cool, right? I mean, that would have been great. Or if they came out with the, I don't know, Samurai, what was it called? And that guy, the guy, we won't mention his name, shot you down and said that's just a rumor, which it probably was. But what was it called? The big synth that they were going to come out with, not the Hydra, but the, oh God, I forget what it was. My brain doesn't, you know, want to work sometimes. What else is new? But yeah, I just don't get it. It's not something that, you know, I don't know, you know, Twin City says, make sure you delete your internal history. Yeah, I'll delete that, bro. You know, why you don't like this dude? I think he's kind of cool. You know, he's playing his little toy. He got a new toy. He's playing with it. It's cool. I just don't get it, fellas. Maybe it's me. Leviathanth. Yes, that would have been a great name for a synthesizer, the Leviathanth. And what he could have done was he could have made it a hybrid, and he could have done like you know, he could have had analog filters on there, and you know, it would have been great, right? I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe they're gonna come out with something. Maybe this is just, you know, maybe this is the subharmonicon. You know, no, what was it? The Labyrinth. Wasn't that what it was? The Labyrinth. Then they came out with the Muse, and you know, Andrew Hung was like, "Oh, this is the greatest thing that ever came out at Moog." That's right. I'm doing cartoon voices. Fucking deal with it. Let's see. Great freeze frame. Thank you. Let's see. This is Bubbles after being canceled. All right. Enough of this guy. All right. Let's see. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do, let's see. Hold on. Hold the phone there. Wow. Some nasty comments in here, you guys. Put some lipstick on it and take it to bed. Jesus. Wow. That wasn't nice, Samurai. Oh boy. Hold on. Let me just look for something else here. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Here you go. The Moog Spectravox.
Hi. Spectravox from Moog is the fourth in their series of 60 HP analog semi-modular synths. And what makes it special is that instead of just one filter, it's got 20 of them arranged in two banks. These filters can be used for interesting spectral effects.
Oh my.
As well as a basic vocoder. And many other creative uses when combined with the other elements on the panel and patch bed. In this video I'll go over everything in depth, explore quite a few patch ideas, and discuss the pros and cons of this instrument. I'll also post several multi-sampled instruments of it on my Patreon. Before I start, a quick disclosure, Moog sent me Spectravox. Other than that, no money changed hands. They have
And once again, Loop Pup has a gigantic, 493,000 foot warehouse that he houses all his samplers and synthesizers in. Jesus, Mary and Jehoshaphat. Again, I don't think this has any MIDI. Is this MIDI or is it just CV? I thought that sounded great. What about you guys? Did you like that? I thought it sounded fantastic. Was that a year ago? Right? This came out a year ago? How come I don't remember this?
No say over the content of this video, either from the XLR combo input or the program input, and it does not come with a microphone. Any dynamic mic should work, or just line audio input. It's with an oscillator. Resonance doesn't reduce the
I don't know, sounds pretty good.
raw microphone tone. And the discovery behind vocoders was that as we pronounce different vowels, different specific frequencies resonate in the spectrum. Check out how the frequency peaks change.
I don't
as
remember
pronounce
this.
different
Is it me
vowels
or am I
at the
just
same
fucking
pitch.
losing my mind?
Notice also as I increase your suffering and sing the same vowel at different frequencies, the formant peaks remain more or less the same regardless of my fundamental frequency. Okay, so that's the core of spec settings for vocoding. And
How much
enter
is this
vocoder
thing?
mode.
Well, yeah, they all have the same, this all has the same format. I mean, this is, a Mixmaster says that, it looks like the subharmonicon. Well, it looks like a DFAM. It looks like, yeah, I mean, so Moog will clone this and it'll only be like $200. So looks like the Labyrinth. Yeah. I mean, they all look the same. It's that same form factor. I think it's kind of cool. I don't know. Where is the price down? Buy another right now. Oh, Trade It to the Living. You have this? Or am I missing something? It dropped right around the same time as the Labyrinth, huh? Let me see. Let's go to our handy dandy notebook. Let's see. Let us see. Spectravox. Oh, I think I remember this now. I think I remember. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's in stock. It's $5.99. Behringer will clone it, and everybody will be happy. There you go. All right. Let's go back to the video, shall we? They can't sell any
Now,
Samurai
the carrier
says.
isn't the only thing you can replace. You can plug in any musical or rhythmic source into the program input. Let's try a drum loop. I'll increase gain, and the bleed you're hearing is vocoding of the noise floor, basically of the synth. Anyway, you can hear the rhythmic character of the drum loop being transferred to the...
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Let's see. AliExpress for all your Chinese needs. Yeah, I've done stuff with AliExpress, believe it or not. It's super crazy and can do a ton of things. Yeah, it's all... use it all the time. It's on a couple of music vids I released. I'm going to have to check it out, man. I do like stuff like this. This, I got rid of the Spice because, I know the subharmonicon is... which is basically the Spice, or vice versa. I got rid of it. I know Trade It to the Living. I know you like it, and you use it. I just found it I found myself more experimenting than actually creating something. Kind of reminded me when I owned modular stuff. I found myself more experimenting than actually creating music and sitting there with headphones on, just making weird sounds and not getting anywhere. That's how I felt about the Spice. I do like, because I do have two edges, and I really like the edges. I think they're cool. I do like this. I think this is a neat instrument. But again, $599. Come on, Moog. You know, you just gave us a beautiful synthesizer, the Moog Messenger, for only $899, and that thing is amazing. Simply the best. Simply the best. Sorry. Anyway, let's see. 288 at Toman, huh? Hoo-ah. Really? Over 50% off, $298. I just looked it up on fucking Sweetwater. Sweetwater's selling it for $599, bruh. The vocoder seems meh. Well, I mean, vocorders, you know, you got to get a real vocoder. I mean, no, Hans has a real vocoder, you know. Let's see. Let me go here for a sec. All right. Yeah, I think Behringer will probably come out with one eventually, you know. I mean, that's my prediction. I could be wrong. I could be right. Did you ever listen to Public Image Limited? Johnny Rotten. Tactical, you need the BBF, bro. What's a BBF? My TMJ is killing me tonight, fellas. Holy macaroni. A big black flute is next level. No, it's not. No, Samurai, you going to buy one of those? You going to buy one of them ASM things? You going to buy that thing? ASM changed their logo too, fellas. I don't know if you've noticed that. Yeah, they have a new logo. They changed the logo with the sine wave. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Here, I'll put it up. Let's see. From that video. That's the new ASM logo. I don't like it. I like the orange sine wave. I liked it. Thought it looked cool. Let's see if we, let's see if we go there. Let's see what this does. Allow. Yeah, they changed their logo. Huh. Wow. I'm shocked. So when he became the CEO, he really changed things out, huh? I don't get it. Why would you do that? I don't really like this logo. I mean, you know, it's like everybody else's. It's got a sine wave, square wave, what is it? A triangle wave, square wave, and a sawtooth. I don't know why. You know, the orange logo was cool. It was different. You know, the font's different too, isn't it? Is it the same font? No. You know, it just kills me when people, you know, I'm the CEO now. I'm going to change things. Whatever, Glenn. Let's see, products. Let's see, we got the Dino Synth, or Dio Synth, the Ronnie James Dio Synth. You know, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, what did we do? Hey, let's go to videos. I'm not done with this yet. Oh. Where's the one where the guy's jamming? Patch banks. What do we got for patch banks? Yeah. Oh. I don't know. You know, it's sad. It's a sad day. Yeah, we already saw
great
this.
Sound
Nobody
potential.
cares. Let's see. What else we got?
That would be expected
No,
from ASM.
all right. Be quiet.
With
Silence. Yeah, it's kind of sad, man. It's a sad day. I don't know. These are all the people that use this. Oh, look at this guy's already up there. Oh, look, these guys got theirs for free. See? Yeah. Okay. Who's this dude? Tony Ober. I don't know, man. I'm very shocked actually that they did this. This is very strange. Who's this guy? He's got an Explorer. How come I'm not on here? I got to get on here. Think if I'm nice to him. Oh, look at Jordan's on it. Jordan Rudis is on there. I mean, Jordan Rudis is an amazing artist. But anyway, yeah, I thought there were more Hydrosynth video, not Hydrosynth, but more flute videos. But I guess not, huh? Oh, weird. Oh, there's a new update. Is this the new update? Yeah, May 15th, the one that you can't do. Yeah, should I show you that video? Look at that, came out the orange one. That was cool. Remember they came out with the silver one? But that's it. And then they come out with this? Like, what are you thinking? I just don't. Let me see if I can copy this, and I'm going to look for another video. Hold on. Copy. Yes. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, yeah, I like that. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, look at this guy. We'll get this guy.
Get ready to revolutionize your wind instrument experience.
Ooh.
ASM has just unveiled the Diasynth, a groundbreaking wind synthesizer that promises to break the tech. It's about these samples are seamlessly thoughts in the comments. For the text.
Okay, we don't need to listen to that. Let's see. We got somebody. Oh, he's got more than one video out, this dude. Okay. All right. Oh, and then they had this thing. This is weird. This right here. Yep. Coyote wolf sound not included. All right, I'm sorry I came back to this because it's just really pissing me off. I can't believe that they did this. I don't know. Glad you're back. I gotta go. Okay, man. Autism musician, thank you. I appreciate you. You'd think that Captain Energy says they're going to reverse the, they're going to release the digital triangle next. I really don't understand this. This isn't for just dudes like me who don't know how to play a wind. This is geared towards people who play wind instruments or brass instruments. Yeah. I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, the jumpsuit. I know. I don't. Okay, I got one more thing to show you guys. All right, hold on. This is killing me. This right here. Hold on now. Where is he? Let's see. You know, I wasn't going to do this, but I just gotta do it. Get ready.
Yeah. Hey guys, gals and MBs. I'm here with one of my new characters. I will link my channel, my new channel down below. I'm not really doing many updates to this channel. Maybe in the future I will, like I said. I'm mostly dealing with other hobbies now, especially the whole 3D printing and artistic stuff like airbrushing and things like that. I'll bring that up in my other channel. I will also post the music that I do in box. I'm not really interested in hardware at this point anymore for music stuff. And I guess I'll post my new music potentially on both places. I don't know yet. That I'm not going to make any more gear videos for the foreseeable future, probably for the next year at minimum. So I just have so many other things to do. I have a new house I'm moving into, and there's just so much to do. And I hope you like my new character. The character's cute. I need to work on my voice, but HRT takes its time, and then you have to do voice training, and all the years of testosterone just damaging things, obviously. So yeah, that's kind of my update. People were asking what happened. Like I said, I just don't like to do the whole gear thing. I'm not really interested in it anymore. And the channel linked below, like I said, I'm repeating myself now, but yeah, it'll have my new VTuber. I'll probably do some VTuber stuff and potentially share my fun new hobby stuff. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Oh, me, I had no sound. Yeah, thanks, guys. I was on mute because I was, anyway. Like I started to say, every time Nick Bat would be on mute, he'd say, whoever's drinking, take a drink. So, salud. Okay. I don't listen, to each his own, whatever floats your noodles, whatever you do, whatever you want to do. This guy blows my mind. One of his videos, I think it's this one. This is the one.
Hey guys, gals, and MBs. So, as you saw from the title, I'm going on a hiatus and I'm selling all of my equipment. I'm talking everything, down to if it wasn't bolted down in my studio, it is going. I already sold my Astrolab and the multi-poly, but I have a bunch of pedals. I'll link to my reverb shop. I've been selling my microphone and my live track, SP404, everything. So yeah, I'm moving on. I should have initially moved on the first time I said I was going to stop doing music, but I have other things that I want to do. I want to get back into costuming, and I actually want to try my hand at doing making fursuits, so that'd be interesting.
What? Wait. Fursuits? Okay. So anyway, he should have a lot more gear than that because, you know, he has all these synthesizer videos and all this stuff. That's because we know that what Yuki does or did or isn't going to do anymore is he was buying stuff and sending it, right? Twin Cities Oxygen, thank you so much. But no sound. Well, they already told me that. There's sound now, right? Mm-hmm. Also, I'm not getting some kind of tong jumpsuit. That's for you, bro, not me, okay? But anyway, thank you for the $2.79 in Canadian money. Appreciate that. Yeah, he returns them all because... Oh, they're all defective. That's right. He breaks them all. Yeah, they come broken. That's right. What was it? FedEx breaks all of them. Three machines he got that were broken. What was it? What was the machine that he got? 3 of them that were broken. I forget. Yeah. I just, Tactical Midi says, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting rid of the shith synths. Okay. That's what they do. That's what they want to do. Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't really care. Fursuits, I don't care. I don't care what floats your boats. I don't care what floats your noodles. I don't care. I just don't. Synth Samurai thinks that Yuki the Dragon is a good is a kayfaber. Like WWE wrestler, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, fellas, ladies and gents, he, she, they, them. Whatever floats your boat, whatever floats your noodles. I just think that this whole thing right here is just, what is that? Oh, it's just really freaky to me. I'm old, man. I'm an old school dude, okay? What is this? Let's play this one. Well, it's like a Sailor Moon dude, right? I guess. Okay. So obviously he's into Japanese anime. That's cool. Whatever, What is this?
An interesting thing that they didn't tell me about the Minilog XD module was the build quality, and that is that it's absolutely fantastic. And it's extremely heavy. I was surprised when it came out of the box, and that's because it's actually metal. The entire chassis to this thing is metal, something that the original Minilog XD is not. It is plastic with a metal front panel, but... yeah, so pleasant surprise. I'm actually very happy with that. I ended up getting rid of my keyboard version because I wanted a module now that they're back in stock some places. So,
okay, whatever. So he's not doing synths anymore. He said he's 3D printing. He's, he'll be missed. He's Yuki the Dragon. Puff the Magic Dragon's little cousin, I guess. So, I don't know, whatever keeps you happy and sane, I guess, right? I don't know.
Or rhythmic.
I just don't get some of these people, though. I have a real hard time with some weird shit that people do. I'm a normal guy, man. I'm married. I got a dog. I work hard. I guess whatever normal is, that's normal, I guess. I don't know. I've got a lot of physical problems. I'm going to be trying to get in shape. That's my plan. That's my new goal. And I try to live the best I can without hurting anybody. Apparently, I don't know. Oh God. Anyway, so here we are. Echo Craft merchandise. Guys, check it out. I got some new merch up. I did this for the Machines One. This is a Machines One custom Moog Messenger shirt. Echo, be quiet. She's always interrupting. So this is the Moog Messenger shirt that I made for Machines. We've got the Machines One logo on the back. And on the sleeves, we've got the Moog F note. And then over here, we've got he wanted yeah, I can't even talk. The synth Renegade Mafia guy right here. Right? We got it. It comes, it really looks good in green. I like the green, the olive green. That looks good. Right? And then the orange looks kind of cool too. I did one in orange. I figured I'd do it in orange. I don't know. Looks kind of nice. Right? So yeah, you can get those. Those are $20. You can get all of the Moog shirts now. Until Moog tells me cease and desist, I'm going to be selling them because frankly, I think the shirts that Moog sells suck now. They suck. Right? Okay? That's my opinion and I'm sticking to it. You can also get, oh, I didn't even tell you guys. The new album is being released. This is the album cover. It's called Echo Craft. It's Ghost Echo. That's the name of the album. And this is a full-blown shirt, which I'm actually wearing a Frequency Hunter full blast shirt. Yeah, so let's see. Did I save that? Let me see. Let me see if I saved that. Hold on one second. Let me look over here. Oh, hold on, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm keeping the Hydra, the MPC, the Behringer Edge, the Rhythm, and the Digitone. I'm debating one more serious synthesizer like the Messenger or Poly Analog. Maybe the Deep Mind. Deep Mind 12's great, bro. The new one's nice. Let's see. Get a Rev 2, brother. 16 voice. Awesome synthesizers. Samurai hates it. I like it. All right, let's see what I got here. Hold on a sec. I'm just going to put this up here. Oh my God, I can't get away from that video. Shut up. Oh my God. Let's see. Give me one sec, guys, because I want to show you something cool. Oh, cool. Let's see. Yeah, so Ghost Echo will be released on November 30th at the end of this month. And I'll put that up here so you can see. Let's see. Hold on, hold the phone. But this is it right here. It's on DistroKid. I don't know if you guys can see that. But that's the new album. It'll be out November 30th. It's on distro. It's going to be on everything. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, you name it. It's going to be all over the place. So it's, yeah, all new songs. Some of them I had from the Kumite. I finally got it out and got the shirts to match. Yeah. And also on my merch site, we have the Behringer Bros hat, if you guys are interested. And we also have the Synth Mafia shirts. We have the Behringer Bros shirts. I have hoodies. This is one of my favorite ones right here. Forgive me, Father, for I have synth. And that's $32. So my prices have come down a little bit because I'm trying to just sell stuff. But yeah, check it out. We've got a Synth Mafia hat. We've got a Frequency Echo shirt. We've got flags. We've got banners. We've got a Ghost Echo flag. This thing's fucking huge. Look at the size of this thing on the wall. So yeah, you know, do your thing, buy your stuff. We also have the remainder of the Vafangul hat. This one, the white one looks great. Here, I'll show you the white one. This one looks good. This one came out great. Yeah, Vafangul, you know. And then we have the shirts. This is the Synth Samurai edition. We've got the Flat Earther on the back. Check it out. I believe he got his in, I think you got yours in blue, I believe, right? Samurai? Or teal. But yeah, there it is. Flat Earther. All right. So, it's good to be back. I'm glad to be back. I really am. And I appreciate you guys. And, you know, it's time for me to go. But I'm back. And I ain't going anywhere. Not this time. All right, fellas, ladies and gents. He, she, they, them, Vafangul. Stay frosty. Stay creative. Watch your six. Don't let the trolls bite you in the ass. Watch your six. All right? Peace.